most mothers do their children, you see. My mother cooed, so I did too. But even when I'd stop, she'd go on. And when I was younger, I may have found it funny, but I certainly didn't see anything wrong. My mother sang songs, namely Michael Jackson. She danced to the beat of her own drum, lined with burdens I could not have fathomed, with a chorus of traumas I couldn't have imagined until I was older and my childish imagination was blackened. My mother was supposed to be my keeper, but I kept her more than she did me. I laid out her bed so she could sleep, soap and towels to keep her clean, bringing her dinner so she could eat. But who was doing all these things for me? I talked her down on her worst days, reprimanded her when she was showing her worst ways. But who was doing all these things for me? I am my mother's keeper, my arms burdened by being her cradle. A caretaker is what I am labeled, and even when it's driving me to be mentally unstable, I am my mother's keeper. And my father was her reaper. Picked up her innocence after he was the one that killed it, knocked it off the swings and into the benches, so he handpicked who the mother of his kid is, but not the location of my bed. He handpicked this life that I would dread, but not the school that I would attend. And some people would say I only have one dad, so loving him makes sense, but it seems I am the only one angry at the right person because I am my mother's keeper. So I'll play student sometimes, friend sometimes, teenager sometimes, but at the forefront of my mind, I am my mother's keeper, and maybe if she had been kept previously, I wouldn't have been handed this position. But the original recipient didn't put the work in, so now the trauma has cancerously spread throughout my body, and I'm in remission, with the brainwashing still existing, because to take care of her is my number one mission, and this isn't me sneak dissing. Everyone should know how I feel. My mother was not kept, watched, nor protected, and that's just me keeping this real. And that's why when lawmakers make bills about abortions, I'm not sure how I should feel. Because a child forcibly conceived, I find it hard to believe my mother should not have had a choice. And they'll say, give it away if you don't want it. But my grandma took me first, and then she took away my voice. And I'm getting older now, so of course I'm learning how the game works. But that doesn't take away all the years of trauma that I had to learn to endure. All the insecurities I gained from years of feeling misunderstood. And so every now and again I get a little bit nervous that those trauma-infested tumors will show back up. So for now, I'll pass off the torch so I don't give in or give up. Because mommy, know when it's all over, I'll stand beside you, even if the world is against us.